working. Wow. Yeah, I was like doing the test on my thingy. When she comes back, and I'm sure she will. Now live on your channel. Hi, verse of the day. So, welcome back. I had to do a new stream because with me switching out the microphones on my computer, it like disconnected from the stream period, which is really weird. I did like it. Thank you for coming back. That was really nice. Hi, you can hear now. Yeah, I can show you real quick what I. Sorry about that. My throat's felt weird. I hope I'm not getting sick. Anyways, just like coughed mid sentence. Yeah, this little green thing down here, as I'm speaking, it goes up in dots. So even though I was speaking and my system said it was receiving the sound, why does it say 6 people? Hi, everybody. I usually don't get 6 people here. So thank you guys for joining. How's your day? My day wasn't too bad. Um, at work today, I took my first break with my man. Around 1:30, I was there since 9 this morning. People might work on it. Yeah, I'll be safe. I have vitamin C to start taking. Anyways, but my second break, I was supposed to get out at 5. I took my second break at 5:08. But I got paid extra, so no biggie. I didn't expect you to come. Well, you made something for me. The least I can do, show some consideration and acknowledge that you did something for me. Anyways, as I was saying in the other stream, even though there was no sound, Sci-Fi Fairy, I think you were getting the gist of it. You measure out how sweet you want it, then you dump it, and you mix it. So, to do a comparison, this regular Dr. Pepper, it has 240 calories. This has 60. This has 65 grams of sugar. This has 15. This has 66 grams of carbs. This has 15. This has 95 grams of sodium. This has 10. And then there's no fat or protein. So it's a huge difference. So if you're going to be addicted to pop and you find yourself really struggling with it, I say switch to SodaStream. So if you're going to drink it, you can at least drink the healthier version. Hi, Adam. Welcome. I haven't seen you comment or go on my stream before. Oh, since we're talking about like going for a jog, yeah, this which is we were just reading in Romans 7. I don't know if you guys were here for it, but I'm gonna read part of it out loud. Romans 7:19. For I do not do the good I want, but the evil I do not want is what I keep on doing. Now, if I do what I do not want, it is no longer I who do it, but the sin that dwells in me. So, I wish I wasn't so addicted to it, but I got my cravings right now, and I will literally be so cranky if I resist all of my cravings. So, of all the cravings I have, this is like the best one. Anyways, I don't. I need to go. I need to jog. Don't mind me. Yeah. I think everybody here is from the U.S. so far. At least you're doing a better alternative, which is good. Yeah. So, how many miles do you guys think I walked today? A verse of the day has been following me for a while, so he might know like a rough idea of how many miles I walk in a day. Just for my job. 8. Hi, Jane. Let me check the kilometers. That might be accurate for the kilometers. Well, it is 5.5 miles. Hi, Sabir. And that's 8.8 kilometers. Walked at my job. I'm less concerned with my feet and more concerned with my pants. Because I went through 2 of them already. Like this, like I have to buy really high quality brands just to keep them from ripping every week. But then there are some days where I will give an example. Sunday, I walked 6.5 miles. I didn't walk to or from work that day. I got rides those days, and I had 6.5 miles walked. In kilometers, I gotta go switch it. 10.5 kilometers. Work at a warehouse. It is a lot of work. And I do that every day a week. Like, I can actually show you. What did I do Monday? Oh, that's what it was. I was looking at last week, or I was working. Oh, I hope work goes good and that you don't get too tired. But this is like my average walk week. Obviously, you can tell which days I'm off, and I give myself time to chillax. Wow. That means you got some muscles. I would not be able to do that. Like, I do curbside shopping, and even some of that is a little heavy. I would not be able to do the treadmills. You got some strength. That's your strength. While we're here, I am going to do some of my other stuff that I need to do. Because I don't want to end the stream because I love talking with you guys. That's why I need all this sugar. I get that. I ate 5 donuts today. I certainly get it. I didn't want to eat 5 donuts, but they were yummy. Sci fi, have you heard of Krispy Kreme? I don't know if that's like a national thing or not. If you have, or even a verse of the day, if you have, then you know their glazed donuts are the best. My coworker brought Krispy Kreme. There's one right by my job. He got 12 glazed donuts and a couple of other ones, like a chocolate covered with the cream center. So good. I probably gained like 5 pounds just from that. That sounds yummy. Lost 40 pounds in 2 months. Wow. I haven't been keeping track of my weight a whole lot because I firmly believe your weight and your size does not matter. It's more about how you treat your body. And that's especially true because you'll get those people with high metabolisms that don't grow fat, but what they're feeding is impacting their liver and their brains. It will push you to your limit physically. I believe it. Honestly, you might have packed some of my orders if you do that. Like if you might have interacted with some of my orders. If you see a steady order of like coconut oil, glitter, containers, refined or fractionated coconut oil, which is just the liquid coconut oil, you'll know that's me because I buy a lot of that stuff. Fish that does not swim around dies. That's one of the reasons why I'm staying at my job so far because of the fact I do get a lot of walking in. And there is strength too. Not, I don't think it's nearly as much as working in a fact or in a warehouse. I was about to say factory. Oh wow, that's that's kind of big there, sci-fi fairy. I do know you have to get going for work, so I do hope you have a good day. Can I talk to you in private about some of that thing? Yeah, you can email. I have my phone here. I can look at the email. I'm good at not reading things from my phone. My dogs are also barking, so I will be right back. I hope to catch you next time too. Thank you for popping in. I will be right back, you guys. Look who I got. My baby girl. This one's Lexi. She's the tiny one. She's sticking her paw down my shirt. Stop sticking your paw down my shirt, little miss. Okay, okay, baby girl. I love you too. She was sticking her paw down my shirt. Naughty girl. You're too cute. She's my precious baby girl. Sticking your paw down my shirt. Keep sticking your paw down my shirt, little girl. I love her so much. Aw. She's relaxing in my arms. I need my other hand, baby. Stay there, stay there. Oh, that's a good girl. Just don't. I need both hands for this. I felt one of her bones cracked. I love you. Hi! We got Lexi on screen. She's being cute and precious. You know you're cute and precious, right? Can you hear me okay, or is it a little distant? She is so cute. She's starting to relax. Aw. It's perfect. Yay! You're cute. Are you saying hi? I think she wants to go downstairs. I will be right back. She misses her brother. We're gonna have you say bye. I love you. That's Spark. You chewed it in my arm. That's gross. I love you, Pax. He farted. Ew. You're gross. Just like men, you're gross. Stinky farts. I'm gonna have you go downstairs, okay? Ow! You just touched my thigh. Where you got hurt? No, your fault. I know. Yeah. You keep farting. You think the boy. Let me try another math trick on you. I am tired. So, you're welcome to try, but I am tired. I see there are 4 people here. So it's a verse of the day, I'm guessing. WDH and Sabir. I don't know if Jane is still here or not. As soon as I picked Pax up, he farted in my arms. And then I sat down, he farted again. And they gave him a hug, he farted again. He kept farting. When you close your eyes and nose. The sound that's kind of like a sound. I have the number. Is it 7? It's 6. I was going to do 7, but I went with 6. This is a sign language number for 6, or at least ASL. Fun fact, you can count up to 999,000. Or wait, no. 999. Not 1,000. Just 999 on one hand. It's quite interesting. I'll just do basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Then I'm just going to go by times. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. You could do 200 or 200, with making a C with your hand to mimic the 0. Then it's 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 900, 99. And then for 1000, it's 1000. So, what are you doing? I'm confused. That's American Sign Language counting. Like, I know ASL because I learned it from being deaf. I can talk in ASL. That's actually pigeon signed English, where it's not every single word, but it's English grammatical stuff. ASL, like American Sign Language, is the Yoda of English. Like, I'm just gonna do an example. The cat climbed up the tree. Pigeon sign English would be cat um, climbed up the tree because you're doing it in word order. But ASL would be tree climbed up cat or tree cat climbed up. Or if we're going to exact signed English, it is a pain because you have to go, the cat climbed up the tree. Hi! My dogs are playing with each other. I can hear them barking. So that's a little American Sign Language lesson for you guys. Fun fact, it was not banned out of the United States until 2010, which is interesting. The thing is, like, there was something called oralism, which is gruesome. Essentially, what it did was it forced deaf people to not use sign language. Like, if they use sign language, their hands, like, especially in school, their hands would be smacked and bound. Quite abusive. Um, and they would be forced to read lips and speak, even if they weren't that good at it. And it started at the time of Alexander Graham Bell, so back in like the 1800s. And it wasn't like it didn't get unbanned till 2010. So that's interesting. I think sign language was starting to be more accepted back in the 1980s, but it didn't become unbanned from like schools and stuff to 2010, which is crazy. Interesting enough, that was around the time I started having an interpreter. Did you know my parents tried to do oralism per the doctor's request, where they would have me read lips and try to figure out what people are saying? This was back when I was really young. I don't even remember it, but my parents had said that they did. So that's kind of interesting. That's like real world oppression of a specific culture. So, I got a comment from one of my followers on my "This is what righteous anger is." Like, yeah, it's offensive for people to say that they were oppressed, like, really bad. Like, they were oppressed when my culture was oppressed to the 2010s, meaning I technically was alive and living through it. Whereas they weren't. Quite frankly, they weren't. Segregation ended years ago, before the previous generations. Like, no, well, not all the previous generations. Like, before my grandparents. So that that's why I get a little offended when people say that they're oppressed when they're not. They might experience challenges, but most people are in the United States are not oppressed. So I'm actually going to show you guys. I'm not making it up. You are a real fata. Thank y'all. So they're not showing any pictures of it here. I thought they would have a picture. Hi, Claire. We're looking at the oppression of deaf people. And then, when did sign language um get unbanned? See? Look at that. 2010. I was born in the '04. So yes, I was alive in that. So I'm gonna figure out how many years that is. Minus 8 ton 80. 130 years, you guys. As we just saw, hands being struck, hands being bound, sitting on your hands like you were not allowed to speak your own language. So that's just and that's why I was saying it makes me mad when people say that they're oppressed when they're not. Because if we're being honest with ourselves, then boy, not gonna lie, I don't blame you. You don't have to stay here. Claire's stream is funnier because it was weird. um, and the interesting thing is, this was allowed by Alexander Graham, which, if you were here when I was or redoing the speech and I spoke for like 8 minutes on it, then you'll remember the part where I'm like, yeah, he was the one that was like, let's do oralism because his mother was okay with it. You're gonna make a short? I will watch it. I can't wait to see it. I kind of get nervous when I stream. The most nerve wracking part is seeing yourself. Like, I see myself and I'm like wanting to fix my hair. So I've learned just to, if I'm doing it on my computer, just to pop out the chat and focus on other things. If I'm doing it on my phone, just focus on my computer screen till I get used to it. Um, but yeah, that is kind of interesting. Now I'm for me running out of stuff to say. Then don't say anything. There are times I just sit here in silence. Then I realized I was sitting in silence. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did not mean to be silent. But sometimes that's how it goes. Um, I'm going to continue with my last train of thought that I'm thinking of. Like, I certainly understand how bad it was with some people because slavery in America was bad. The segregation and the treatment of POCs were bad. But it's not that way anymore. It hasn't been that way for generations. And quite frankly, those who are is poverty is a culmination of life choices. You can literally start at the bottom and work your way to the top if you like strive for it. And if you start making sacrifices. Like for me, um I give myself I put um Of my $300 a week, 75 of it goes towards my rent because I live with my parents and it's cheap rent. Um, and if you're wanting that, get a roommate, get a couple roommates, get a 2-bedroom apartment for like $1,300, and split it 4 ways. You'll have a bunkmate, and that'll be like $325 a month. Anyways, of my $300 I make a week, 75 of it go towards my reserves. It's like my quick access money. Um, then about 60 of it is my food and spending money. I don't give myself much spending money because I put um, $15 towards like my date nights with my man, and that leaves $150 each week for savings, just on my end. And yes, that's not a lot, but that $150 for savings can lead to getting an electric um, scooter for like $400. You can save for that, so then you can start getting around. You can start saving up to get an education with that. Try to find something small at first. Like instead of trying to go for a degree, see if there's like something you can get certified in. That's going to be just a little bit of work to get certified, and then you test. Go for it. Like most of this certified stuff leads to 16, 17, $18 an hour jobs. Which if you work, I'm going to figure that out real quick. We're going to go 16 with 5 7-hour days, which is 35 hours a week. That's 560. There's like about 15% of taxes. So that would be subtracting 84. So I'm going to say 85. 560 minus 85. That is $475 a week. So if we keep the rent money and the spending money the same, that is now $325 a week for savings, which is a lot different than $150 a week. So that's why I say just get certified in something first and get a step up so you can at least have a little something more. Um, and the nice thing is there's so many different things you can get certified in. Like I'm getting certified to become a nail technician, basically to do nails. Right down. Paper. I need some paper. Where's my paper? Found some paper. You'd think I'd keep paper in a more accessible spot because I run a business. Goodness. So I do 1 to 4 separately in a row. Um, you can become a medical assistant. You can get certified in that. You can get certified in dental assistants. I'm having you face up so you can't see which number I circle. Good enough. Got it circled. You can be a court reporter, HVAC technician, marketing certificate. You can have marketing stuff. Is it 2? You're like 1 off. It's a 3. You can get an information technology, which is CompTIA. those weren't that bad. You could get like a study guide or a certain master program, or you could get a bundle. Um, you can get an art. You can be an architectural drafter, construction and building inspector, fitness instructor, Google certification, heavy vehicle mechanic, language certification, medical. I already said that. Ophthalmic medical technician. You can work for paralegal. What's a phlebotomist? It's a healthcare. Oh, so I think it's the blood drawing stuff. You can get a Photoshop certification, industrial engineering, which is radiology or wind turbine technician. And if Claire's still here, does any of those things interest you? I'll share my screen so you can see for yourself. I always forget to tap the screen I wish to share. So this stuff is information technology. That's like computers, hardware, cybersecurity. I know this one is on average $17 an hour. You can get up to 20 to 22. And it's more contract based rather than like you work till you can't work no more. Oh, there's human resources as well. I do know for some of these it does require a little bit more study just because it's like more intense. Like all the nursing position, medical assistant, all the medical stuff, it makes sense for it to be more. Um, Cosmetology, I think, is a year. I think I might be wrong though. You can obtain one to teach a new language. I might be able to do that. Then I can actually like officially teach um sign language. That would be awesome if I did that. I might look into doing that. Um, IT degree with certs included. This was the degree that I was looking into. This, if you are interested in information technology or just in general, we're gonna go to the homepage, find what they have to offer. These guys charge per semester rather than credit hour. All degrees, and we shall see what they got. One. So we were. Let's look into. What would Claire be into? I can kind of see her. Almost kind of being a marketing certificate. Market research analyst. We're gonna go to. I'm gonna stop sharing in case it shows. And I'm just gonna do Ohio. It was market research analyst. Now that that's not showing my location. I'm gonna share the screen, entire screen. Sorry for the bouncing back and forth. I just don't want my personal information out there. There we go. So we're just doing my state, and it was um Market research analyst. My brain won't remember that unless I do it in the moment. Market research analyst. You just do in Ohio. 24. This is if you do like 40 hours a week. That's like $30 an hour. This is about $30 an hour as well. $20 an hour. $40 an hour. Another $40 an hour. Man, that pays. So that's why I say get certified in something and start working at that. Then go into your dream job. And I know, Sabir, you live in a completely different country than me. So you might want to look into trades near you. But since everybody's kind of gone and I need to focus on the things I need to do, I'm actually going to end things here. It was wonderful being able to talk with you guys. Thank you. Have a good day or a good night, depending on where you're at.